Welcome guys. We are looking at the bi-weekly contest which has happened on LeetCode today. Now we are going to deal with the second problem. We have dealt with the first problem already. So now let us look at the second problem. The second problem of the contest was minimum levels to gain more points. So let me explain you the question. We are given a binary array possible of length. Binary array means it contains only 0 and 1. There are two players. They are playing the game that consists of n levels. Some of the levels in the game are impossible to clear, while others can always be cleared. In particular, we are given an array of possible in which only 0 and 1 are there. If possible at the index of I double equals to 0, it means that particular level is impossible to clear for both of these players. And if it is 1, it means both of these players can clear this particular level. A player gains 1 point on clearing the level and loses 1 point if the player fails to clear that particular level. At the start of the game, Daniel will play some levels in the given order starting from the 0th level, after which Bob will play the rest of the levels. It means Daniel will start and Bob will continue. Both of them, Daniel wants to know the minimum number of levels he should play to gain more points than Bob, if both players play optimally to maximize their points. So we need to return the minimum number of levels Daniel should play in order to gain more points. And if it is not possible for Daniel to win, then we will return -1. And one important note is given to us is that each player must play at least one level. So let me explain the question with the help of an example first of all. Possible is array is given to us as 1 0 1 0. It means the very first level is we can clear. The next level is impossible to clear because it is given as 0. The second index is possible to clear because it is given as 1. And the third index is impossible to clear because it is given as 0. Daniel will start the game. So Daniel started with the first level. So it is possible to clear. So Daniel will gain 1 point. It is clearly mentioned if it is possible to clear, then the person playing the game will gain 1 point. And if it is impossible to clear, then they will lose 1 point. It is clearly mentioned over here. A player gains 1 point on clearing a level and loses 1 point if the player fails to clear it. So very first level is possible to clear. So Daniel will gain the 1 point. In the next, it is given to us as 0. It is impossible to clear. So it will be -1. Then again, it is possible to clear. Then again +1 and then again -1. So we need to return the minimum number of levels in order Daniel wins the game. So if Daniel plays only level 0 and Bob plays the rest of the levels, so what will happen? Daniel will have 1 point because he plays only one level and rest of the levels are played by Bob. So Bob will have -1 points because -1 + 1 -1. So 2 points will be -1. If Daniel plays till level 1, then both of them will have 0 points. Since both of them will have 0 points, so Daniel cannot win in this particular case. And if Daniel plays till level 2, then Daniel will have 1 point and Bob will have -1 point in this particular case. And Daniel can win in this case also. So there are two chances. Either Daniel plays till level 0 or Daniel plays till level 2. So minimum number of levels are if he plays till level 0. So we are going to return 1. So it means he has to go only till 1 level. I hope you all are getting the question. In example number 2, we were given possible is 1 1 1 1 1. We need to return the minimum number of levels that Daniel should play in order to win the game. So if Daniel plays 3 levels, that is 1 + 1 + 1, he will have 3 points. And Bob plays the next 2 levels, that is 1 + 1, he will have 2 points. So Daniel can win easily. So minimum number of levels are 3. So we will output as 3. So I hope you all would have understood the question. Let us see the example number 3 as well. In example number 3, both the levels are impossible to clear. So in this case, Daniel cannot win at any cost. If he plays for the first level, since there are only 2 levels and both of them should play at least 1 level. So Daniel should also play the first 0th level and Bob should play the first level. So both of them will have -1 points. Since both of them will have -1 point, so it will be a tie. Daniel will not be able to win. So we are going to return -1. So I hope the question is clear to you all. Now let us understand this question with the help of an code. So what we did, first of all, we have computed the size of the array in size equals to possible.size. We have defined a variable total and we have initialized it with value 0. Then we have iterated to the entire vector. foreign type j equals to 0, j less than size j plus plus. If it is equals to 0, it means this level is impossible to clear and the points will decrease by 1. So total equals to total minus 1. Else, at that particular index, 1 will be present and that level will be possible to clear. So the points will increment by 1. Total equals to total plus 1. So after this loop gets completed, in total, we will have the total number of points from 0th index till the last index. Then we have defined one variable Daniel. In Daniel equals to 0, since initially Daniel has 0 points. We will iterate till size minus 1. Why we are iterating till size minus 1? Since in the question it is clearly mentioned both of them should play at least one level. So we are assuming that Daniel can play maximum till size minus 1 level. It means if the array size is 5, so Daniel can play only till 4 levels at max, because both of them should play at least one level. So if possible at the index of j double equals to 0, then Daniel point will decrease by 1, else Daniel point will increase by 1. Then we will check. In Daniel, we are having the points of Daniel at that particular, if he plays till that particular jth level. And in total minus Daniel, we are having the points of Bob, if Bob plays all the next levels. So if till that particular level, Daniel points are greater than the Bob points, then we are directly going to return j plus 1. And if nothing is returned from this particular loop, it means it is not possible for Daniel to win, and we are going to return minus 1. So I hope the question is clear to you all. If the question is clear, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Thank you.